I just got back from one of the most incredible experiences. I went to Sedona and I went to the Spiritual Ascension Retreat of 2025 featuring Bashar and many other amazing spiritual experts. This was my first time going to Sedona and it is like nothing I've ever experienced before. These incredible red rock formations, and you can just feel this ancient wisdom vibrating out of the land. There's all of these energy vortexes in Sedona, and I visited one called the Cathedral Rock. It's this incredible, powerful, swirling energy where the electromagnetic field is actually amplified, and you can see it in the trees. The trees actually grow in spirals because vortexes are said to help people receive energetic healing, emotional release, and enhance your meditation and your connection to spirit. Sedona actually sits on a layer of this quartz-rich sandstone, which is believed to enhance electrical conductivity, like nature's own natural amplifier. Creates a natural tuning fork for your energy field. I have to tell you that when I visited there, I experienced an intense, raging headache. I believe that was my body trying to recalibrate to the energy that was coming up out of the earth. I was super excited as well to get to actually see Bashar in person. Bashar is an entity that is channeled by Daryl Anka. He talked about the formula, which is following your greatest excitement, to act on your highest excitement to the best of your ability and completely detached from the results with no expectations, no insistence of a particular outcome. And he says that is the fastest way to manifest anything in your life. This approach is all about aligning with your purpose and following your passion, because what's going to raise your vibration higher than doing something that you're truly passionate about? I got to try out Tesla's frequency table. It's a healing technology based on Nikola Tesla's original ideas about frequency, about vibrations, and resonance. So you're able to choose up to 3 different frequencies to calibrate your body to. It's about a 30 to 40 minute session. I felt vibrations in my ears, tingling sensations all through my body. And when I was done, I just felt so peaceful, content, and relaxed. It was really amazing. I was super excited that I got to meet some new people I'd never heard of. Alyssa Rushton, she was from Hawaii. She did this incredible divine DNA activation. She involved all of our senses. So she started with some different essential oils. They did some tuning. So we had the vibrations involved. And then she did some different light language activations. It was just so incredible. We did breath work. She really brought in so many different modalities all at once. Visualization. It was just one of the most incredible experiences. I was sitting there with my neck and back were hurting so bad because I'm not used to sitting like this anymore. And midway through her activation, all of the pain literally melted out of my body and I was more relaxed than I have been in I don't know when. And so I highly suggest you look her up. I also learned about something I had never heard of before called fork bending. This is all about mind over matter, where they actually take really sturdy, strong forks and spoons and they actually overstimulate your senses. Just by barely applying pressure, they're able to bend these forks. It's almost like the metal turns to rubber in your hands. You have to almost become into this childlike state where you're vividly believing in it with all of your heart and your subconscious accepts it as truth. From a quantum perspective, what's happening is your energy is actually imprinting into the physical object. It's like entering this bizarre, mini-altered state where you and the fork become one. And matter actually bends to the dominant frequency, which is yours. Another person I met that I'd never heard of before was Ann Tucker. And she's another channel. And she had a session called Experience the Angels. And she did an activation on the audience. But when this wave of love that she sent over the auditorium, when it hit me, my head just sunk down and I almost completely went unconscious. I was still semi-conscious, but I had never experienced anything like that. Instantaneously shifting me. And afterwards, I felt amazing. You definitely want to look up Ann Tucker. I also got to see expert mathematician Robert Grant. His presentation was all about math and the divine communication. And one of the coolest things that I learned from him is that 0 equals everything. Everything comes from this void of emptiness. It's this powerful, spiritual, mathematical equation blending together this ancient knowledge, this sacred geometry, and consciousness science. Traditionally, what we're taught and what we think of is that 0 is the absence of anything. But Grant reframes this and shows us that 0 is actually the origin of everything. In sacred mathematics and philosophy, 0 is the field of pure potential, where all creation arises. So the Sedona Spiritual Retreat 2025 expanded my mind in so many ways. I had the most amazing time. I highly suggest you go next year. I know I'm going to be there. So if you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed learning a little bit more about Sedona and the Spiritual Ascension Retreat, please let me know, leave me a comment. Join me every week. I'll be sharing more content on how to manifest your dreams.